right, speaking of that great-looking coaching staff out at Bedford, I got to remind you, the Golden Pucks will be coming up at the end of the season. Our greatest players, and people. And I'm just going to give a nomination out right now over to Bedford. Best-looking coaching staff. You saw it right there. Kyle Coor, Danny St. John, Reed Kersey. You got a Bedford guy, a St. John's guy, and a St. Francis guy. They're doing a great job. So some random thoughts here. My Golden Pucks, there was a nomination right there. Like I said, the best plays, players, and people. And I got a programming alert for you on my random thoughts. Speaking of Bedford, they'll be taking on BG this week, guys, in a big matchup Sunday on the BCSN Now at 12:30 for our programming alert. It was a good OT win by Anthony Wayne, but like I said, they're going to have their hands full with BG. Speaking of BG, the unbeaten streak continues for Bowling Green. 17 games unbeaten for the Bobcats. Now, it'd be great to go on a 17-game unbeaten streak to end the season, but if you can mix one in the middle of the season, that is great also. Their last loss, guys, to St. Francis, December 15th, so they went undefeated in January. The Bobcats are really rolling. All right, let's talk about our best line. Because I've talked about Rose, Zielinski, and Tucker, the Trinity over there at St. Francis. I believe they are the best line in the league. But I got even more BG for you. Amos, Winger, and Hayden Joseph. Yes, the BCSN player, 5 goals in his last 2 BCSN games for Hayden Joseph. He can get it done. And I think Amos, Winger, and Joseph is the second best line in the league. But BG may be the best team in the league right now. So, let's get to my injuries, folks. It's been a big part of the year this year. Unfortunately for Chase Bean, he got knocked out with a broken arm. I thought he was the catalyst for Northview. He was their best player. He's a guy that I say could get his own, make his own plays, score his own goals. And they really miss him on the injury front. Ethan Van Herset for Clay. This is a guy that can get you out of your seat. Clay, undefeated in the white division. They lost Ethan Van Herset to a shoulder injury. He's out for the rest of the season. That hurts Clay. Another guy we don't talk about enough, but I will talk about him, is Owen Winkler. He was the #1 center on St. John's. He's been out. That has hurt him. They've had to mix some things up. I think maybe Declan Loisel, Winkler, and AP, Anderson Parker, could have been in that top line conversation, except for their injury over there at St. John's. Just some random thoughts, guys.
He was going to call that a power line, but that's already trademarked.
Just yeah, you can't do power.
My line of power is trademarked itself, and so stay tuned. We got a few episodes left for my line of power.